Wait, stop. Now go.
Who knows what's in store for street music in 98? Maybe critical acclaim or a show across state. Word of mouth's gone a long way. Over 40 sold, and that's quite an accomplishment. I feel proud of my actions. Whether moving freely or being a captain. Trapped in a cabin with standing room only. Relaxing to the night and the sounds of the city. Ain't getting any younger, so I'ma take advantage and use rap to release the extra baggage while being the catalyst. I'm like the fisherman trying to catch the fish without the bait. I try to win with honesty. I'm straight edge, brought up to go the right way. No high expectations though. Taught to trust folks as far as I can throw 'em. And no task is easy, so I give it my all. I'm coming out fighting with my back against the wall.
No matter where I find myself, I kick back. Just these rooms like a tomb, but it's not all bad. If there's a roof, there's hope. See, it's just a stepping stone. There's always a debose for those who need to grow. It's like a cocoon, but don't come out too soon. Development is delicate, let your wings bloom. I don't rush, I adjust and come on strong like a gust. Give love with a thrust, like an ivory tusk. My days come in shades and variations of grays, but when the fog starts to clog, I stray. I flatten grass as I pass. It's not the beaten path, and sometimes I get a foxtail caught on my pants. But that's all I have when it comes to souvenirs. Some bruises in my music to sum up my career. Stop. Go.
So far the moments in my life are satisfactory. Still adapting, comparing and contrasting, finding pieces of puzzles and matching them together. Seeing whether or not life will turn out for the better. In the meantime, try not to stress out or have those doubts. Write my rhymes, stick to my routes and learn about them. Suspend myself for a brief moment and see the motions happening. Interacting with different classifications of human beings in this nation. Just to name a few, the salesmen and the business owners. This 22-year-old entrepreneur is pursuing the goals I'm assuming are worth it as I maneuver around this maneuver that is placed as an obstruction, but hope to find some instruction to tackle future predicaments. Work within the circumference of each circumstance so I can learn how to advance and stay in progress through this process.
Walking through mirrors and losing track of who's a reflection. Where do you place influence when it goes both directions? I can't be affecting my space and time until I'm fully unconfined in my state of mind. A product of the state of mind, or more specific, the city up against the Pacific. Up in the addition where I grew, learning until I knew. Both inside my home and the areas I roam. All the schools I've been to, adventures that I've been through. Those times when I could do nothing else but continue. Seeing past images meant to captivate my senses. Relating a bit cause I usually been through that perspective. Dire circumstances enhances my will to strive in this life. Learning what I can from the strife. I won't hesitate when I reach my day with fate. I'm gonna rush to the gate with my honorable deeds carrying weight. Hella weight.
SFSTREETMUSIC Joe, John, Charlie, P, Corey, and I decided long ago when we felt that a man would supply an outlet that you could plug into, making tapes for you to relate to what we've been through. Cause chances are you have or is experiencing the same, trying to maintain and live. I let my spirit be a bridge to connect me to the kids as well as the adults. I admit to all my faults and learn from it. If something intervenes, I don't try to turn from it till I figure out what it means and the part that it functions, and helping me understand the plan and gain something that won't decompose and to break you from your sleeper holes and reach my goals and teach life souls to never die until they understand why. And I wonder, really, can I ever be effective? It's hard to teach about heaven when hell's what's expected. Our trust injected with doubt and letting our real self come out. Wishing consciousness and righteousness was as popular as Nike is, but change ain't eye-catchy like gold change. It doesn't guarantee security. Impurity's too strange to surrender to. I remember you came when I was 8. Switch identities with me, told me I was just a fake and what I wanted I should take. But all that time I was really filling up your plate, so you indulged in my vanity and tried to swallow up my faith and replace my sanity. Have me abandoning my purpose, so I would never see beyond what's only on the surface.
Making authentic music music since the early 90s. Started out freestyling, but now creative writing is my preference to get across the message. Whether up-tempo or depressing, we learn to control our anger and feed off our moods. Use all that energy to make them street grooves that you love so much and that you hate so much. We just trying to build some trust in a world of scandalous. Everybody's gossiping, trying to cause a stir, but that he say, she say, won't hold up over here. I ain't amused by the dirt that you dig up. I'll take the honest route to get a leg up. Waking up every day is reason enough to feel good about myself and approach the world with love. A couple bad rumors won't dampen my day. In the end, the truth prevails, and everything will be okay. Truth prevails, and everything will be okay.
Right. If the mic only works, shit will boom out. Shit turns out. So what? Like Noah, floating in the arc, Frisco's about to blow up. Shit. Sometimes when I write, I recite. I'm a born again writer. I use every word, but I always come tighter. So what can I say? Every step is a foot. One pace behind the place, I can feel good. My short arms don't reach the fruit in the tree, so I just have to wait till it comes down to me. I live for the seasons, travel in the summer, looking for the one spot. I'm a newcomer. I pedal like the devil, trying to outrun my rep, cause I hate when people think they know you better than yourself. I learned that a sealed mouth keeps its mistakes, so people can't read what they can't see. God damn. Real, if I don't know myself, how could you? Shit, if I don't know myself, how could you?
With every song I make, I say face. What you think is subpar, I see as being great. Nothing short-lived, it's all got long-term potential. As long as there's a strong impact on the kinfolk. I base my rhymes on a 22-year period, from the dawn of 7-5 to the fall of the millennium. My taste in music varies from Earth, Wind, and Fire to them songs at Tonto or even Wally Hyder. Diamond Street is legendary, A1's a household name. Creeping with the A, brown bag and so game. I live for 12 inches in them valuable minutes when the song gets made and the feeling of finishing. Valuable minutes when the song gets made and the feeling of finishing.
Natural man running my circles through the city. Drinking square heads, end up in ciphers, getting litty, then stepping witty, my footstep increases. I will for peace and war for more. People not falling victim to the position that they choose. See, stop and listen to your heartbeat, feel it, you're less confused. The non-rhythmic is fatally sick, 9 to 5 amused. Even though all day the A passes eyes to tell me lies, but they can see it's difficult to get up in my brain. For the tight knowledge addiction wouldn't let them feel my mental pain. Responsible for the ground that I stand. I'm a tree man, my roots shoot DNA, branches, extended family. But who's to say my feet is gonna land in the spot that my spirit plans to be me? Doubt me in the winter and surrender in the light when I'm blooming, taking infinite flight while Babylonians play dumb under the sun. Photosynthesis, victims on the run. I shine, natural man, blowing natural smoke among Montgomery and Calheim. Irie, natural man, in a mission on the city, above and beyond and through infinity. A 41510 poet, and I planted today. Every day I grow. Today I plant it, every single day I grow it. Word 'em up.
Hell yeah. All right. Shit, I gotta remember some of these things I write, cause they keep me in step. And so check it out. Oh man, this is for you, Charlie. Get used to it. All work and no play, that's sure not my motto. It seems these days I gravitate towards a bottle. I lounge in the house or a bar type setting. As long as I'm with friends, it doesn't matter where we're heading. Alex has the stories that are always worth retelling, but secrets stay put and never leave my melon. I'm glad I get a chance to be loud on occasion and speak with a purpose on everything I'm saving. I can't ever forget what makes me most happy, like playing the acoustic, looping, rapping, and keep my sights fixed on the immediate. Picking stocks for the long term, I'm no idiot, cause where I see success I invest all my patience, cause when it pays off I'll finally have made it. Oh yeah, you can live hella rich like the English, but me, I'm secondhand, man, I shun privilege. I love my third base shirt I got when I was younger. It's small but it fits in the show with the stunner. I keep things that offer me memories to cherish. My uniform was star, the sea was my parish. Even as we speak, Lester still continues coaching, giving me advice while demonstrating coping. We juggle what we can, one paycheck from the gutter. While living with my parents, I'm getting used to comfort. Always well fed, I forget about hunger. At 22 years becomes one endless summer. I pace myself in step with the drummer, marching along during one endless summer. Yeah, yeah, check it out. Well, it's one endless summer, 1997. I don't know when we're gonna fall. Just chill.
On another mission, just like I planned, striking through the night in the 4-5 land. Speakers beam out on an AM frequency, listen to the sounds of my upbringing. Lounge at the house, lay down a track while Mark is coming through, talking about the drive-in set. Sounds okay, so we on our way. The car breaks down, so we rolling up the dank. Friends looking out any way they can. We're trying to get through the 1997. I look around, everyone's deep in the game. I look at myself and I see the same. Trying to find a niche and put in the work. Harvesting the winter and see what it's worth. My little brother is about to hit 11. I wish him the best even though I can't share it. Awaken in the morning to a phone call. It's my folks and they so far.
Alright, let's do this. Street music. What's up, y'all ready for What's up, Alex? Right on. What's up, John? What's up, me and Joe? He's about to do this. It's been 9 years since I left my mom's to move with Pops. After 2 we changed from who I thought I knew and changed the locks. And left me at 18 just stepping off to the stage to have to work and keep a place to live a minimum wage. And now everything I have can just easily be gone. It's all temporary, meant to carry me along like a job you just take and leave with what you get from it. Promoted means that every check you hold another 100. If it's not what you wanted, chances are it won't last. After a while it's just another thing to make the hours pass. Structure that helps you have luxury and sidetracks you from the fact you ain't free to follow what you're interested in. You gotta pay your fee. You can't practice your passions without a degree, but that's the way it is. There's no use getting angry. Part of learning the ropes, even though strangling, making you grasp and have to ask for permission to make decisions that affect the choices of your
Going
living.
through phases, it's all a part of aging. Find out as much as I can about myself before I cave in. What I know is that I'm basic, controlling, thoughtful and courageous. I tend to overreact and be defensive. Gotta fix my flaws and stop living for the minute, and start doing shit that pays off down the road. Long term, like the kids that I coach. Even though every day they try my patience, I gotta help them along so they can make it. They see me as a role model, but I ain't one to follow, cause every chance I get I'm face first into a bottle. And that's a lifestyle I wouldn't wish upon anyone, friend or foe, and especially the youngest. I carry myself cool, and sometimes I get fired. If you do me wrong, backstab or undermine me, try to let it slide, but it gets me up inside. If I'm man enough to drop it, that's what I call pride. Self-control is what I strive for, but that's quite a ways away, so I take it day by day.
Things change, your dreams arrange your realities. Don't exchange what your heart's aimed for salary.
Choose who you are to get in where you fit in. Don't let charades decide the outcome of your visions.
You see, I'm about staying focused, appreciating the moment, expressing a thought without a single word spoken. I see the scene, this ain't no American dream, just a cold reality of played out capitalist schemes. I see billboards up above selling sex and drugs, while underneath pushers and hookers still getting shoved into police cars, while stars in the sky get eclipsed by concrete buildings never meant to reach so high. TL housing, just enough room to exist. Twisted politics make it acceptable to live like this, while outside the pole patrol, not to protect but control and hassle those who play the role, but not the real criminals like those who own the buildings, spending hella time in City Hall with the
Man, I take mine serious, my raps is like my children. Put a lot on it cause I put a lot in it. I never be rapping to fill empty spaces, I do it to embrace and to release my woes and my history, my losses and my victories. Sometimes I be preaching, learning or shooting the breeze. This is the medium I used to blossom, and one day I hope to bear it all and rid myself of this costume. But for now I just stick to my guns, them 4-track jewels and 3rd generation dubs. All I need is my folks and a quaint atmosphere, a street music beat to make them demons disappear.
I put a lot on it because I put a lot in it. Life moves fast, I just try to catch every minute and relax, which ain't easy, it's like controlling your breathing. I've lost touch with so much, it's hard to know what I'm really feeling. Revealing program reactions, concealing thoughts that cause questions, but not any answers or alternative suggestions that are immediately effective. I just say it takes time, try to get your peace but never give up your peace of mind. And down the line will be a gold mine compared to gold rings. You're full of life, don't sacrifice it to hold things. You need a space for faith, wisdom, and the will to improve living. Don't let what's been taken take the place of what's been given.
Music's possessed me to write about my life, to assess the stresses, provided access to some type of light. Despite the dark side, it's led me to be optimistic, cause realistically if I give up, I'll be part of those statistics. Plus I'm distinguished, an individual with potential, achieving whatever's physical by retrieving info from the mental. But the spirit's essential, got to make more paperbacks to pay back the bills that I've yielded, so that's where the concentration's at. Presently, fortunately, I managed to find a managing occupation, apply the skill to live in this nation, ironically called the United States, but I don't see it, nor do I feel it. Everything's so fake and misrepresented, and they want me to apply for citizenship. Shit, that's why I'm hesitant.
I'ma come in. I'ma try to come in strong. I'ma come in loud. Oh man. When it rains, it pours. You know that saying. Let these drums. Let them ride. Something I don't do often. Huh? Mob with me, man. Hey yo. I let my seams split over petty shit and lament, but I still gotta keep my head up. I'm dedicated to the prospect of being prosperous, and I won't get upset at whatever life offers. See, I'm already too awestruck to give up my visions just because my other half ceased to be in the equation. I hear the voices of Nina, Gil, and Joni, and I feel like they talk to me although they don't know me.
So call me crazy, I believe we have a calling. Jack spoke through his books, Picasso through drawings. I dabble and unravel, trying to uncover my purpose. Feeling good from my moods, not items that I purchase. And these are the real highs of my life. Times when I'll look back and say I turned out alright. I love putting names in my raps to bring me back to reality when I lapse. Daniel sent me letters from Japan that I couldn't wait to open, and tells me that I need to practice when I know it. There's Alex and Peter, Gabriel and Aaron, Marcus and Samir, Sheen over it like merit. I share grief with Gosh, be strong like an ox. Jewish bloodlines are long, we overcome the odds. My heart still belongs to a sister I miss, and roses like Ellie, and I know she'll have great kids. I hope I'm in the picture and some will develop, but I can only say so much before I say the hell with it. It's been a hard week, but each day I'm stronger. Training at a cafe so that my mind won't wander. I played basketball and got some exercise, and that's what I needed, staying occupied. I came up with KCHZ, my way of presenting the music that I love and make me feel inventive. I am the little boy that lost his mother, finding courage to flourish and finally discover. I stand upright, so that makes me a man. Like a tree in the forest, I have my own branch. My roots strangle pipes, but I just want my footing. And you can bet when the wind pushes, I'll be pushing right back. Man, I love getting it out.
Alright. Let me tell y'all. See, I chill with players, squares and rhyme sayers, barflies, and even if you haters, there are folks I relate to, although we might differ on views. I ain't gon' knock nobody, cause I remember when them shoes was on my feet. I didn't like nobody meddling, it's just a shock when you see that it's your brethren getting caught up, tangled in the grapevine. Get your own business and stop fucking with mine. I mean, we still folks, you can count on me, but just cause I'm happy, motherfucker, don't doubt on me. Don't doubt on me. Don't doubt on me. Don't doubt on me.
Yeah. Fresh like a Starbucks cup full of poison. Steve writes, baby, getting little noise on. Frisco modern life is not like a show when the government motherfuckers squabbling like hoes. People, oh people, this isn't Merle's place. Stop preserving pages of the gospel of race. Kinda like a psalm is a song of Uncle Tom, with a cabin full of R&B hoes smoking bomb. I got a problem, I got a beat. Joe's got a beat, so I sink in my teeth. I'm the dickies wearing chic, and I remain proletariat. No matter how you're hearing it, I kick it in the scope. Living like a monk just to let the future know. A little too little might be too much. Fat rappers curse a mic that they motherfucking touch. So now I gotta be a false mafioso buck. A buck, kill a hoe. And don't let the children know that the Nazis got a bunker in Polsbo. I'll let my folks know, but they don't know what the hell to do. How will we face a millennium with our intoxicated crew? I do it like this, I remain true. I'll play the needle if you play the point. I'll play appendages while others play joints. And that means you get it to the essence. It's not about the oink of the swine or the tip on the dick of the motherfucking president. It's non-acting in non-space without a bit of hesitance and keeping up with the drum's funky pace. Yeah, yo. No doubts, no doubt. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Kinda like tits or a fool talking shit. Charge a 500 for a brown flaky ass ounce. What? Yeah. Frisco's in the house, yo. Frisco's in the house with no fucking doubt, yo. Frisco's in the house. Yeah. God, Joe Dub. D right. Bitch.
Peace. Dedicated to Cheyenne and all my folks trying to rise up. Keep doing it, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing? One day, yo, it's just gonna be different. I know it's getting hard. Just be around. That's when they get harder, but we can't stop. Nope. Just keep doing it. You just gotta keep going.
sometimes things just don't go the way you're planning, but you can't stop flying just cause of one crash landing. Remember why you're standing even when you get tired, or when you're abandoned, cause what you offer ain't desired by who you wish it was. Cause sometimes the mixture doesn't match, there's no fire cause the wind's wrong, there's not enough gas. Whatever reason, it's a season that'll pass. Instead of staring at what's not there, look at what you got that last. But when I get that glance of advancement, I take that chance of enhancement, and sometimes wish that I didn't. But life ain't about regrets, it's about taking steps and accepting that there are limits. You can't control what happens every minute, so a schedule don't apply. If we're supposed to be together, then our paths will just collide. There's no need to justify why you wasn't at home. Don't adjust to my standards, just live up to your own. I'd rather learn to be alone than feel like I can't be. I suffocate but hold my breath cause that creator doesn't grant me what I wish. But what you want you usually don't need. I hardly ever enjoy my high when I was feeling for weed, leaning on someone to lead instead of trusting my direction, looking out instead of in for the answers to the question that this life got me expressing, unaccepting what's given, trying to figure out why I get so hard at times to keep living, or why I feel like I just don't fit in to the picture shown that was supposed to trace, cause can't freehand when it's on. But I've been born in the storm and I doubt it's ever gonna let up. When I know it's a setup, it gets hard to keep my head up. Some days those sun rays are hard to feel or accept, cause I be too much in doubt, stressing off the amount of my check that I receive. But at least I believe in what I do, and if I ain't gonna reach those seas, tell me who's going to. I could just trust it'll be done and have my fun while I can, but I'd rather work for my folks and get paid off by the man. Cheyenne, please understand, and tell your moms to try to. The love I provide you is worth more than what I buy you. I'ma do my best to keep you dressed fresh, but more than that, I'm gonna teach you to be free so you can see beyond that, and know that that material will only get you so far, cause it sidetracks you and distracts you from getting to know who you are and your purpose. Cause we're all here on purpose, even if your mom and I was young, your birth wasn't no accident. And even though sometimes I'm stressed, I know I'm blessed by your life. If I had the chance to do it over, I wouldn't even think twice. I sacrifice those Friday nights, plus I bill every check, cause what I give up ain't shit compared to what I get. And even though sometimes it's hard, I know the exercise will help me in learning how to have a family that's healthy. As a father, a teacher, and a person seeking peace, transmitting what's forbidden from the belly of the beast. Peace.
in 87, I was first coming up, a young buck, horny as fuck, busy looking clean cut. I was caught up in shit that I be laughing at now. It's the trip how things progress and seem to work out. No less than a month ago, I'm busy in school. Now I'm just working, kicking back and wondering what to do. Me and Greg Greg stomping like legs on an at. Over the top like Stallone when he turned his hat back. Do you write raps to express or impress? The general answer got me feeling depressed. Don't stress, is what I tell myself as I take it in stride. Learn to ride out the storm, let my music keep me warm. So I just zip on my coat, clear my throat, and project my beacon. Confident that those who count will hear this mountain peaking.
I want to be reaching the whole world right now, but I can't. Cause of them, my voice is sounding a little bit faint. Being drowned out by confusing sounds and disturbing signals. Loud ass whistles going off in your ears, bringing tears to your face. But after a while, you get used to it, and no longer will you be bothered by the noise. You got some fucking nerve to be looking at me and my boys like we doing something that we shouldn't. We're doing what comes naturally. You know it had to be the music from the streets. Tying knots sitting on mountaintops, tripping off how things have gotten so far out of hand. At times it's hard to understand the way in which this world turns.
Kinda topsy-turvy, but I won't let it serve me. Too many people live in one big hurry, so I stay sturdy like an anchor in this ocean. My motion won't be affected by these people living egocentric. Shit is hectic, but I'ma keep my focus civic-centered, knowing that on the wing that flies, that I'm just one feather. Won't compromise my peace of mind that I find from writing raps, getting lit off sacks.
Kick on back and let it pulsate, let it vibrate as we demonstrate love, not hate. Ain't trying to be great or throw around hella weight, but in the meantime some had fallen for the bait. They couldn't wait, ground underneath them began to shake. But that's what happens when not tight and SFSM collaborate. Time to celebrate, communicate through lyrics from one strong spirit to the next. Take a sec to reflect, time to resurrect and bring some respect back to the mic check. Don't neglect, I hope my words have a positive effect. Clean your specs and focus your lens. Time's for the nonsense to end. I wish it would all come to a screeching halt. I wanna point fingers and say it's all your fault, but anger won't unlock the vault, and hatred sure as hell ain't the key if you're looking to be free. But keep in mind that liberty comes at a cost. Something must be lost in order for something to be gained. Absorb the pain, it's a must to remain sane, cause nothing will get solved if your mind is mush. Sick and tired of being pushed and shoved, show no love, wondering why am I receiving this treatment. Wanna knock fools out and leave them on the cement, face down.
It's 9:37. Couple days into March to arrive. It's like old days, me carrying shit. I remember old days and how crime paid. Possessing a dimple, a Zuzu I marked, we joyriding. They had a Skylark, we used to ride it to parties in Marin. With John Middleton, running up into the elbow room with fake IDs, flushing down all the alcohol we could drink. Last comment, one more swig before the night's end. With every cup drink, I became a veteran, getting drunk off 40s and mixed drinks on Marview. Missing fires in the fireplace and house parties. Me and Carrie chatting, computer hacking. Empty 2020 getting perved, just rapping. Alright, just rapping. Yeah, just rapping.
Frisco is all about the green on the scene, not going straight. Smoking jank every day. Me and my peeps can say everything is gravy every day. And I hate these fools that state their ambitions are fate, but don't make moves that ever seem to matter. Go back OG like my boy Funky Shatter. Roll streets, cops on the beat, giving heat but no love. Looking to the one above. Life is a push and shove situation. Confronting the hate, not making drama. The shit seems to come to me like dang, that I roll in a spliff. And after that, Joe, man, you can take the first hit. Then we up and out like that. Like all Frisco peeps, attacks the wax or go back and rack from flax or Cali. Markers of flasks of vodka, symbols of a rebel, exposed through the treble of a vicious instrumental. And if you say you're confused, yo man, I feel you.
We talk about Pizza Hut and Chuck E. Cheese.
size 12 shoes. Makes me think that they've been well used. Walking on concrete down to the bus stop, looking at my transfer, what time's the cutoff? I've been riding since Michael was a Jackson, the 3 and the 24, that's what I was catching. Back in grade school, a kid out of town. I used to dig the Fresh Prince, but now I just clown. Cause nowadays radio's more like a TV. Lots of commercials trying to deceive me. I remember Camo when they were playing rock, and people like Phil Collins had the top song. On the countdown, we had Casey Kasem. I remember when video games were hella basic, from ColecoVision up to Atari, playing Jungle Hunt out on the Safari, reading Mad Magazine, folding up the cover, Spy vs. Spy, blowing up each other, hanging out with Jesse Butterfield, just skating, back when his dad and my mom were dating, riding on a Ninja, cutting up the grip tape, mastering a hand plant, watching Bones Brigade, seeing Lance Mountain film in the playground, buying Pal Peralta, funny as it may sound, fucking up at Wash, coming from the outfield, playing JVs, hearing Swartz in his loudmouth. I remember when I got a pinch hit homer, circling the bases before I was a stoner. Battle of the Rappers was my first podium, when I chose the microphone instead of linoleum. Cause back then I was trying to make a name, talking on the party line, what a big shame. Eben Luck, love lines, Hammer can't touch this. Backwards running man, watch me bust it. I had a Miami Heat starter jacket, back when they were young and just trying to hack it. Remember turtlenecks and rayon shirts? Thinking I'm the only one who ain't got no skirt. When it finally came, I was like, what's the fuss? That's how I grew up, trying to bust a nut, trying to bust a nut, trying to bust a nut. That's how I trying to bust a nut, trying to bust a nut. Did you grow up the same way? Word.
With my 23rd coming, I tend to look back. It's a trip when I think where I thought I'd be at. Used to watch James Bond, Kung Fu, and Taxi. Not even tripping, Bob James did the soundtrack. Trips up to Kaplan's buying ski caps. Getting strapped up for the winter's attack. Wearing starter jackets cause I looked like the Mac. But fools coming up short, getting straight jacked. Tripping off the ladies, they ain't tripping off me. Time to find new strategies. College basketball in the 49ers. Growing up in Frisco, city of champions. Early in the morning in the schoolyard, playing basketball, beat on Pam. Playing the sounds of Sucker Free. 415 Hugh EMC. Hitting the taqueria with my mother. 2 steak tacos was the order. Nike hiking boots, UNLV hat, hitting tennis balls with a baseball bat. Power forward in a starting pitcher. I had a better record when I was a youngster.
Viva la Cuba. I mean, anyway, that's for folks who know. Man, I ain't even gonna say shit, because people just need to stop speaking and start doing something. You know what I'm saying? And you can check all this shit. Look at how you be acting and acting. What you doing, man? They got you trapped in. No. Let's see what's happening. Look around. Ain't no one clapping. I just got back, actually a couple weeks ago, from somewhere we all need to go, so we can leave this whole picture and see one that ain't framed for a second and inhale some air that ain't stale or injected. I came back redirected with a heavy ass task. How can I wake up the dead so that the living can last and stay unattached to everything I grasp what is fake and doesn't improve my health, just decorates my plate and makes others starve and carve their steaks for the vampire America who lives off others' blood to advance higher and furthest, and always gets nervous when you question their purpose. Money is a god that we're all forced to worship. They work this on human rights we think we gotta purchase, along with hella bullshit that we buy that's worthless and doesn't do shit but distract us from the truth that they've entrapped us and got us caught up in their plot, transformed into actors and participants, never realizing our significance on a global scale, cause they shifted the way so that our whole motherfucking life existence is fake. But my persistence ain't, and I ain't gonna let the beast digest any more folks who ain't asleep and lives righteous. Wake up.
Yeah, let it ride. Good shit, eh? Bring it back. Alright now. Come up's a bitch. It's a struggle when you live in this jungle called San Francisco. Days that start off slow but tend to take off. taken from the outskirts and put into the heart of it all. All my actions are reflections of me, and each verse is a dream becoming reality. Uptown and downtown, midtown's residential. The house I was born in, considered to be old school. With every option lies a chance. Whether drama, music, or romance, I'ma take advantage. Make adjustments when they need to be made. High grade, one man with a trade, unpaid. Making tapes since '86, top quality. Some serve a purpose, some novelty. Got it locked down from Frisco to Florida, Tennessee and Southern Cali, and Utah. It seems like old times. Clutch the mic tight, like if I let go, I'ma die. Need to hold on to what we got, cause it ain't much. Need to do it ourselves, can't depend on luck. Why do we live in a world so cruel? Why is everybody acting a fool? Ego tripping and pistol gripping. I mean 9 out of 10 people pack concealed weapons. And that's the kind of shit I'm trying to avoid. And if I'm put there, my only option's kill or be destroyed.
That's the kind of shit I'm trying to avoid. And since I'm put here, my only option's kill or be destroyed. And I ain't gonna be destroyed, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let these motherfuckers just take over shit and destroy the rest of the world. You know, it ain't just us, it's the next and the rest. So until I ain't gonna rest, you know what I'm saying? Until there's progress. What's up, this is Young Jazz. Coming back feeling strongest. Peace.
Yes, what's up? That's right. I wrote this with this beat that blew me down. I felt it. It's composed. What's up? This beat's called Composed. Let the clean air blow in. Open all the doors, catch a whiff as the cold mist opens up my pores. Laid back in a chair, reclined at my leisure, feet up on the armrest. As I take a breather, I never get enough time. There's always someone calling, and it's back to the routines I always seem to fall in. Dressing like a mess, wrinkled pants and a vest, wool sweater on my chest. My hair is just there, no worry when I wake up. I just comb the shit back, and we'll see what shape it takes up. I like being scrappy when I'm scrappy, but when I'm snappy, I'm eye-catching. I'm in pursuit of a suit, but got no place to wear it, cause riding on my bike will most likely tear it. So layered in my plain gear, I'm out for the moment, with the flair for a dare and a worthy opponent. I love talking shit, but I also love to hear it, as long as there's a love there backing up the spirit. I'm proudest of my mouth when praise comes out, and I could use a little bit more myself, no doubt. See, I'm looking for that brick road that's paved orange and carrots, chasing immigrant dreams of surpassing parents. I want to build a dynasty like Ming did in China, and retire with enough time to see the silver lining. I rub on my stubble thinking how to bridge the gap, and remove another cigarette from an open pack. I write a lot of shit down and follow up my leads, hoping that tomorrow brings the inspiration that I need. Test after test popping up like some quizzes, gotta make the right decisions. Test after test popping like some quizzes, gotta make the right decisions. That's right. It's cool. I'm gonna let you speak for yourself. It's not a beat, this is composed. Alright? It's up to Pete with the 4-track. Yep. It's the bridge, y'all. It's the bridge. It's the bridge, y'all. It's the bridge.
I chill despite your heat, misconceived notions just seem to bounce off a peak. No retreat in sight, just don't hold purpose. If I keep my head straight, results are bound to surface. A surplus of potential, all at my disposal. My local influence is evident inside my vocals. A coastal kid since birth, this earth and the way it works got me wondering about the shit I do and what it's worth. What my words really signify, and if I lied, would you know? I have faith that you would. That's why I choose to flow like a river true to itself. Knowing if I don't stray off the track, I'll be felt. By the few I know who trip just like me, wondering if all the shit that's happening was meant to be. All the shit was meant to be. Wondering if all the shit that's happening was meant to be. What? Oh,
When the mic's on my grasp, I ask and answer questions. Give you feedback on what I thought of your suggestions. Addressing lessons I've learned and came to understand. Accepting my faults, results of being who I am. Like Cheyenne, I'm still growing. Even though sometimes I feel like I'm through when there ain't that much more for me to do. But then the picture changes and I get another view. When I feel in my soul another goal to pursue and accomplish. Not to win a contest, but to improve my content. So that when I read the story of my life to my grandchildren, I'll be feeling satisfied. Like I handle mine the best. And balance out all the times that I cause stress with helping progress. It's hard to live honest, but I won't ever stop taking care of mine, and that's a promise. It's a trip the ropes of life you get twisted in. I'm down to talk things out if you're listening. The positioning that God decides makes me question why. The ideal of what I feel is out of reach, just like the sky. Gotta trust in my thoughts, but not reject others' aspects. Remember, I'm still living, not let life be a past tense.
In the past, I would get tense if my everyday didn't make a lot of sense. But since I learned ain't no sense in putting up a fence against that real life drama. Fuck your soap opera, I wanna rock the whole damn world with my words. But when I say it, it sound absurd, cause most times I'm just not that concerned. So I come to terms with myself on the mic, kinda like therapy, as I write of the shit that tear at thee. Heart like a shark, but I won't come apart at the seams and submit. Got dreams I've committed myself to, fit to learn from the shit I put myself through. Every day is a lesson, struggle is a blessing. Life is full court pressing, no time for half stepping. I'm just left with me and my wits. If it ain't enough, I'ma die trying. So I get past the past and present my present presence. Future is the chance to enhance my essence. I use a sentence to get the message across to the distant. My experience all mixed in. The sister told me that it ain't worth stressing unless it's cancer you wanna be correcting. So fuck your drama.
And I try to apply myself more effectively and quit pretending to be the one that can't do it. See the results I wanted and know that I knew it would take place, cause I placed my heart through it. Don't need to prove it to no one else but myself. Be the only player to play the cards that life has dealt. Felt that I could always do better, well then I better do it. It's 1998 and it'll be great if I make it to be. Eventually there'll be a point where I don't need a joint or a drink to make me think more comfortably. So what does that say to me? Regardless, it's helping me cope with the stress. But I know that this is a test, so I'ma pass it like I was done with my turn, but I'm not. I myself have learned through 22 years to be concerned. Yearn for better moments when the we was potent. Emotions intensified, true feelings identified, described as what I feel. And to me this is real, which only matters. And as a matter of fact, the facts of my life is what I write. So critics scatter.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
Help yourself. Come on the road, bags packed. Everywhere I go, I feel like a foreigner. Except for when I'm with family, cause that's where the strength is. Faith and understanding. People that I know, grew up with or clicked with, we stand together, especially through conflict. Blood's thicker than water, we know it. We proved it like the old family quilt, man. We had tightened it like when me and Chaz fought or A got arrested. Shit like this is when the bloodline is tested, or when Jess hit a snag and became a daddy. Cause all I seen Shy do was make a brother happy. Man, we got history, not like most groups who just hook up to make a little loot. But through a loop we can let it all out and let you know what we all about. Come on. Through a loop we can let it all out and let you know what we all about. A solid family.
Street music. Well, it's a new year, don't know what to do from here, but keep doing what I've been, cause everything's feeling complete. And even though sometimes it's hard to sleep, cause part of me so far from me and now we hardly speak. But when we do, she knows that this is what we're going through, and we'll get past it to make things better. The measures taken get drastic. Sometimes the sun shines and when it don't, I let the memories of when it did be my raincoat. No regrets get me wet, I live to correct, and know the price of what I sacrifice. One day I'll collect and get back, cause God has mine and moves me forward through the time, so I don't fall too far behind. I stay in it even though sometimes I move too slow. I know that every minute spent wisely, devising a plan of what to do with my lifespan, and breaking down what my eyes scan into two categories: illusionary or true. Reading books to grasp a revolutionary's point of view, getting to know you and through your reflection, feeling like I'm understanding my direction, not forgetting about the four or the war that's not ending. Taking time to appreciate the blessings he's been sending.
about that time. Sun's going down, another wonderful day. Skin's turning brown, trying to catch up on those rays that I lost cause El Nino. Walking through the mission, all the essays call me gringo. That's the last of my worries, man, I feel great. My smile shines bright, golden like my stadium. This bus is worth the wait, cause I'm going to A's to celebrate the weekend with my hourly wages. Surprised by the faces of Pete and John. There goes Chaz, Herb, and Nicky's got the voice of a songbird. Old faces get together, sharing the same feeling, just like old times. Another Sunday evening, another Sunday evening.
To vent, so most of this night I spent writing my feelings on sheets to tell you what always seems to repeat. It is this stress that my life always seems to possess. Assess in each situations, but there are still some complications that I am facing. Having heavy contemplations on questions like where am I heading, which leaves me guessing. Leading to what society cause anxiety, but there's something inside of me that keeps me going. Just hoping and waiting, coping through the raining of my brainstorm, forming thoughts together to keep me through this weather. And whether or not I'll detangle each of life's knots, I thank it for its experience and giving what I've got. An overall influence on my life, my soul, the music. I use it for the next day as I'm going on my way.
A last stand, taking but not shaking. Epic in accomplishment, critical as I'm watching shit. How it go down, but I can't be in my sound. Only in myself, and then can my spirit resound. Through these words that I echo of the fallen who let go of this living thing. Return to the beginning. I bring what I have to the table, do what I'm able to stay stable. During times when shit's falling like a maple leaf in the autumn, some battle scars I got 'em, but I don't flaunt 'em. It'd be stupid too when I didn't want 'em. With no regrets, only for a step. Show me that it's different now. Quiet is kept on what was before, cause cyclical reactions will make it happen again. And you do now what you couldn't then. Life broken down in a handful of sentences, making points and talking shit, but unsure what the message is. Lessons are clouded, so I teach myself to reach past the clouds to new heights I'm pushed to seek. Greeted by struggle, I smile, anticipating. Rush to that fork in the road, patiently waiting, so no regrets, only forward steps. Where I'll get, I will have been, so see you when we get there.
Yep, that's the shit. Late afternoon blues, the hard truth hits where it hurts. No one's immune. I take blow after blow till I'm sore, then I take some more. So break me off, bitch. I don't hit, I just ignore. And don't return pages and lock the front door. I already know where I'm going. Tag along if it suits you. I stand strong alone, make home out of havoc. And after hella practice, it becomes automatic. So I don't give a fuck when I get a little crazy. But what do you expect when you're fucking with my safety?
in the SF streets and doing songs. Joe Core, Charlie, Pete, Alex, and John. But people move on. I ain't gone, and though the distance is long, SFSM is still in my heart and hella strong. Remembering all the shows like Foothill, Shotwell, High Noon. All the times we paid dues like driving up to Santa Cruz, stressing all the lessons that we learned. Like you can help folks, but that don't mean to do shit in return. But street music always gave love and never gave up or gave in when folks was hating. The real play, yes. I still say you're the dopest co, and though you don't promote your flow, if MCs were trees, you brought truth to the roots and helped them grow. These raps are like stories and codes. The only value is the memories that they hold. But when the real feeling's there, I feel like a millionaire and don't care if they don't hear what I do loud and clear. When a few proudly share their ideas and thoughts, this art is sacred. My beatbox worth more than Fort Knox, and you can't take it because it's born from a breath, a statement my inner self is trying to express.